Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So we're up and running. Rummenigge. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
David Villa pinches it off him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's played forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, what can they make of this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Mbappe. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wirtz! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vert clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, well played, well played. Nice sequence of passes, this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tomiyasu. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Now Van de Ven.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Wirtz. Valverde. Looking for the runner. He's played him through. Real chance. Shot at goal. It's there.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And now the breakaway. Rummenigge. Valverde cuts it out. Wirtz. Rafinha. Oh, no joy this time. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Good read, needed to be. Rodri. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has been cut short.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Van de Ven. Rodri. Kamada. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Decent hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. And Rafinha. Valverde bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Hits one! And he's heaved it away. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Thank you for your
How would
cooperation.
you review the first half? Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So once again, we're underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Rafinha powering forward here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. He's on Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. Rodri. Kamada, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha, now it's Mbappe. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tomiyasu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Valverde stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Kamada. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Vids. Rummenigge. Very nicely done. Oh, strongly challenged there.
The attendance for this
Valverde.
match was 71,898.
Well, that's well seen too. Chouameni. Kamada. Might be danger here. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is as far as they're going to go. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Chouameni. Rodri. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Messi. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. Rafinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham has created one goal already. Mbappe. It's a sweet ball, that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Bellingham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Bellingham.
Keeper
Number
has taken
15,
decisive action.
Messi. Number 20, Canada.
Vinicius
Coming
Junior
on the
kept
field.
aware,
Number
and
10,
it is reclaimed easily.
Rafael Leao.
It's headed upfield.
Number 22, Rodrigo. Number
Musiala.
42,
Neither of these two want to come off second
Number
best.
17, Olise.
Vietnam
Number
merit full
19,
marks for their attitude
Fabio.
and application in trying to win this.
Substitutions taking
It
place.
means an awful lot, obviously.
Griezmann. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerve.
Now the finish! It's in! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
It's gone for a throw-in. Kim Min-jae. I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafael Leao. Olise. Strokes it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Messi. They really do have to make something of this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win. Earned Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Kamada. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and we've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Koundé. For Messi. Kamada. Bellingham. Kamada. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. Here's Rodri. And it's Neymar. David Villa. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Almost half an hour in now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. That's very neat. Foot in. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi. Tchouaméni. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Looking for the run. Chance here to counter. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Neymar. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Kamada has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bellingham can get it clear. Oh, important interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. Messi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! This time, surely! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hernandez proves too strong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge. Messi. Mbappe. Messi. And he's being shifted off it. And the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Bellingham. Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
their
9,
second corner of the game.
Mbappe. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 18.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 15, Messi. Number 20, Canada. Coming on the field, number 10, Raphael Leão. Number 11.
That's really well
Perez.
manoeuvred.
Number 22.
And the assistant referee has his flag
Rodrigo.
raised for offside.
Number 5, Eze. Number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Substitutions taking place.
Eze. De Jong. Fiddles it through. Tomiyasu did well to stay calm there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Jong. That's a lovely... And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hunis is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vietnam have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And no, he's seen through all of that. Surely that settles it. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Vinicius Junior! And again! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. So, third corner of the game. Vietnam has the chance to go the other way. 5 minutes to add. Chouameni. Ernest. Forwards and with intent. That is a great ball. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish.
And the finish! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well,
and that is as far as it goes. Vietnam looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. David Villa, that's good play. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's fine... Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And can he finish it? And that has been clubbed away. Bellingham. That's very neat. Mbappe. Tomiyasu. That is a great pick out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Valverde. Vietnam are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Vitz. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Kamada. Rummenigge. Now the ball's gone astray. David Villa. Decent progress down the left. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa. David Villa! He's scored!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Mbappe, now it's Messi.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Decent hit! No mistake! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, they could break here. Rodri. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Kamada.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. He's got the shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rafinha.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kim Min-jae. He's looking wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Rummenigge. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest.
Now,
2 on the score at the
please
break,
turn towards the
and
screen
every
for a
indication
special
that both
presentation
parties
featuring
are
our
capable
guest
of adding more.
performers today.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Messi. Coming on the field.
And we're off again.
is number 11.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vids, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to retrieve it. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ernest. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And Rafinha. Mbappe at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Chouameni does well to get it back, and he has been fouled there. Vietnam really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. No, he's not getting past him there.
This is the time you need that pace. Hoeneß, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The attendance for this
Well
match
played.
was
That has snuffed out the danger.
71,649.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Rafinha. Kamada wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
We have got
Mbappe.
changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
18.
This is quite a battle.
Number
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Olise providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 17, Olise. Substitution in progress.
Van Dijk. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just eases him off the ball. Olise. Well played right into his path. Now the finish!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he cuts out the supply. Pablo Barrios. And here's Rodrigo. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafael Leao. That is a great ball. Rodrigo! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Musiala. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, this looks
There will
sharp.
be 1 minute added time.
Rafael Leao! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial
And a
setback.
quick announcement today that
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little